From the 50, it's Stafford. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
After the sack on first down, Stafford is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
In your face.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because missing the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Now Trubisky lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Made by Robert Quinn. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
This is Swift on the counter, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Credit the tackle for loss to Robert Quinn. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford caught on the right side by Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Lions.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 11 now.
You can't lock me. You can't lock me. You can't lock me. Jump. Monday. Omaha, remove.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Prater's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Allen Robinson. Incomplete.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st down, Stafford here. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked picked off at the 33. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6 is it asked. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
The running back.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
27-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
20-yard line.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 6-yard line.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Trubisky to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as the Bears push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Stafford on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run, Montgomery, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They go play action with Trubisky. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jarnell Mooney with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Stafford. Flushed out right, and that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. They'll get this off to Swift. The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. to Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 45, 45, 45. Like, easy.
They snap it to Stafford. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Bears will get the football back. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. Runs over him. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Montgomery, the ball.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Down by Trey Flowers. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Montgomery. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Chicago, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, there will be no perfect season here as the win streak to start the year ends at 11. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.